Hello, welcome back. So today I'm gonna be making some chicken wings. It's chicken wing night. Woo, woo. So obviously I'm gonna start off with my Old Bay. Old Bay goes on everything, so it's a lot of chicken wings. I'm gonna be doing 2 different sauces or 3 different sauces, but I'm literally gonna just do the base all the same. So I got that. Some Adobo. Okay. Garlic powder. Oh. Onion powder. Okay. Some black pepper. A little bit of Sazon. Some Sazon up in here. And I'm gonna add just a little bit of cayenne. Some Vegeta. Add that all up. Okay, and some paprika, and that is about that. Oh, and some allspice. Some paprika. Okay, and a little bit of allspice. Okay, and that's that, and I'm gonna mix it all up. So, let's mix. So this is just the base of what I'm gonna be doing. The sauces is what's gonna really give it its nice flavor. So I'm just mixing this up really good so everything's all coated and nice. Okay, so it's all coated up, and now I'm going to add a little bit of flour and cornstarch. So I got my flour here. This is about 1 1/4 cups of flour, or 1.5 cups of flour. I'm gonna add some cornstarch. I just want to get like a crisp cornstarch, so I'm adding about like 1/4 of cornstarch.
I'll help you.
Sure. Next, I'm going to be adding some Old Bay. This is just the coating because we want the chicken wings to be crispy. So do you want to put a little bit of the Old Bay in it? Okay, that's good, that's good. So a little bit of Old Bay, some salt. Okay, that's good. And then some black pepper. Wait, we're gonna shake it. There. That's good, that's good. Okay. And then we're just gonna mix this around, like so.
Roll.
Alrighty, so this is all mixed up.
You answer me.
Okay. This is all mixed up, and now I'm just gonna add the flour, add the chicken wing into the flour mixture, and put it in the tray. So I have a tray here with parchment paper. The reason why I have parchment paper is because I don't want it to be sticking to the pan. I want it to peel off nicely. And I set my oven to 400 because I'm not going to be frying these. I'm just gonna be baking them. So as you guys see, we have 3 trays of wings here. So we have the three flour over me. So we have the 3 trays and I'm about to put it in the oven. Like I said, I preheated the oven to 400 degrees. I'm just gonna pop it in.
Mom, look, I put it so far where no one can see. Like they were in the oven.
Alrighty, so while the chicken wings are in the oven, I'm gonna be cutting up some carrots and some celery to add with that. I'm gonna cut them up kind of like shoestring, the best I can. Not a professional chef here, you know, but I could do a one too. So here is it all chopped up, kind of like shoestrings. I'm gonna put it in a bowl to soak. I had washed it, but I just want to leave it in there just so it can still stay a little crisp. Okay, now I'm going to start off with some celery. Next is going to be celery. Chop that off. Chop that off. Okay. Cut it like so, and I'm just going to cut them in half. And I'm throwing them into that place it down, cut it in half. The bigger ones, I'm going to slice it again. So here are the celery. And I'm just adding it to the mixture with the carrots just so it can soak. And still have that crunch till it's time. So it's been about 20 minutes and we're just gonna flip it over because it's like halfway done. So you just flip it over like so. As you can see, the chicken has its own oil that's forming. And you see how with the parchment paper, it doesn't stick. You're easy to flip it over. Okay, and we're gonna put it back in the oven. So I'm gonna flip all of them like this. And I just took the wings out. This is how it's looking. Ooh, yummy, yummy, yum. Alrighty, so the wings are all done. I am gonna be making 3 different sauces. 3 or 2 different sauces. We'll see as it goes. However, I've been seeing like the garlic parmesan just like around the internet and it looks really good. So it's the first time I'm going to make it, so we're going to see how it goes. So you need some butter, some gray parmesan, some parsley, and then I'm going to season it up. You need garlic. They said you could do garlic powder or regular garlic. I'm going to be doing garlic powder because I've been reading that the garlic is a bit too potent. So stay tuned. First things first, we're going to cut the butter so we can melt it.
Mom, I put it on my hand too?
Yeah, we can cut it together. So I'm just going to cut it down like so.
Well, why do you put...
And we're going to put the butter in the microwave just to melt.
I put it in.
I need to make sure there's nothing else. I'm gonna now cut up some parsley.
I
some butter here. Just a little, that needs to melt, so I'm just gonna mix it with the rest. I'm gonna add in the parsley.
The parsley?
Okay.
Yes.
I'm adding the parsley, and then I'm gonna add in some black pepper.
Black pepper, let's go.
Some black pepper.
I can different.
Okay. I'm gonna add a tiny bit of onion powder. And the garlic powder. Add in a bunch of garlic powder. Okay. As usual, I'm gonna add a tiny bit of Old Bay. You gotta add a little bit of Old Bay in everything.
I say that every time.
Okay.
Mom, I
And then
every time.
I'm gonna add in the Parmesan.
Parmesan. I pour in the Parmesan.
Yeah, but it's a shake. It's not a. Okay.
Mix too.
Yep.
Mix, 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 mix every time. Mix, mix. Give it a little.
1 second, Hezekiah. Can I see it? I just want to bend it like this. So this is how it's looking.
It looks disgusting, Mom.
What? I'm just gonna taste a little bit.
Mom,
The taste is pretty good, but I am gonna add
Mom, it looks disgusting.
a little bit of black pepper.
Disgusting was the green.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I am gonna add a little bit more butter, and I'm going to put it back in. Add a little bit of that, and I'm gonna add a tiny bit more butter, and put it in back in the microwave to cook a bit. Okay. And we're gonna melt it.
Mom, I do it. Open this.
Okay, so that's the garlic parmesan. So the butter's all melted. And then now I'm gonna just toss it in the wings. It's hot. Oh!
Sweet. How am I doing?
Wait, Hezekiah. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. I'm not a pro, so I'm just gonna mix it up like this. Toss it up like this, and I'm gonna add a little bit more of like the garlic stuff in it. And I'm just gonna toss that up, and I'm gonna throw it back in the oven just to cook a little bit, like everything could, you know, just cook up all together. So it looks like this. So it looks like this, and I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit over it. Like so. I'm going to stick it back in the oven to cook a bit more. This is the garlic parmesan wings once it's done. So all the wings are done. I tried to make like a honey hot, but I was not feeling the taste, so I just scratched that and dumped that out. However, that was my only hot sauce. That was my only barbecue sauce that I had. So I'm pretty much just going to be eating like most of them like garlic parmesan, and then the rest is just going to be like plain. Other than that, let's just try out the garlic parmesan. Okay, so here's one that has like all the parmesan and everything on it. It's really hot. It's hot. Where'd it go? It's really good. I would for sure add more garlic on it, but overall, it's good.
Hello. Emergency.
All right. Let me taste the one that's just plain. So this is the one that's just plain. And the just plain is good too. It still has its flavor. But I'm not gonna lie, I would so want this to be like a wet wing, but it's good overall. Anyways, that's the end of my video. Subscribe, and we'll see you later. Bye.